What's up out there, YouTube? This is James coming back at you with another informative video. I hope you guys are doing well out there on this hot Monday. I'm doing pretty good myself. I come across this bizarre situation that took place last Thursday in Harris County, Texas, on Interstate 45, okay, a freeway where there's a lot of traffic, okay, as it is. But we get this 64-year-old woman who is alleged to have intentionally ran into the back of a 18-wheeler semi, okay, causing a crash. After that happens, she decides to get her pistol and her lawn chair and get out of the car and sit right directly in the middle of the freeway, just like what you see right here in the middle of the freeway, just like nothing. Okay, now they don't release a name, for her, and I just happened to come across this particular picture right here because the rest of the pictures are blocked out. Her face is like, blocked out or what have you. I don't know why they're doing everything they're trying to do to hide her identity. Okay, I don't know, but I do know that this is bizarre in so many ways, and it is crazy. But what I want us to do is check out this particular video, and then we'll complete the commentary. Check this out. Caused a standoff.
First, a standoff that shut down the North Freeway for several hours today. It is finally over tonight. And we saw some very touching moments as the armed woman who caused that standoff finally surrenders and appears to thank the deputies who convinced her to put down her gun.
Yeah, she had been sitting in a lawn chair in the middle of the North Freeway for 5 hours, bringing traffic to a halt. Matt Doherty live from I-45 near FM 1960 in North Harris County with the story tonight. Matt?
Yeah, the intense standoff stopped traffic here for hours, but luckily it ended peacefully and nobody was hurt. Precinct 4 deputies say this afternoon's chain of events started at about 1:30 this afternoon when a woman intentionally crashed into the back of an 18-wheeler on I-45. When they arrived, she was sitting in a chair in the middle of traffic holding a .38 revolver.
Who has history of mental illness. She's been transported to the hospital for help.
And it's for that reason that we're blurring the woman's face. For hours, officers and negotiators spoke with the woman, trying to get her to put down the gun. From what we could see, she held the pistol in her right hand with the barrel rested on her shoulder during the standoff. All the while, traffic piled up as lanes of the freeway had to be closed for safety. Rush hour diverted vehicles onto feeder roads, side streets and neighborhoods, an inconvenience for drivers trying to get home.
There's no price to put on life. If we'd had to stay here multiple hours, we would have.
Just before 6:30 tonight, we watched as the woman dropped the pistol on the ground and stood up from the chair, shaking the hands of the officers, even giving them hugs. We asked what negotiators said that finally made the woman surrender.
At some point, we found something that she was willing to grasp onto to stay alive. And that was the most important thing that occurred here today. We saved a life.
Deputies say the woman was taken to the hospital for psychological help. They also say that she could be facing some charges for that initial crash with the 18-wheeler. Lynn?
Deputies leading with compassion there, Matt. Thank you.
Now, if you think that was crazy, let me show you something else that's even worse. She's not facing any charges. Check this out.
And an update tonight about the woman responsible for an hours-long standoff on the North Freeway yesterday.
Yeah, she is not facing charges for now. The woman was armed with a gun as she sat in a lawn chair she had pulled from her vehicle. She sat in the middle of the freeway near 1960 for more than 5 hours before deputies convinced her to surrender peacefully. Harris County Precinct 4 Constable's Office telling us they have not filed charges and instead referred her for a mental health evaluation. We spoke to her daughter today, who tells us her mother has never done anything like this and is now being treated in a hospital.
Makes you wonder why they didn't, file any charges on her. I mean, after all, she intentionally caused a wreck. Then get out of the car, with a lawn chair, sit in the middle of the freeway with a pistol. Okay? And that's just what it is. Makes no sense to me, but hey, just one more bizarre, crazy situation to chalk up in this crazy ass country now. Seemed like the whole entire country has gone crazy. Just a few of us sane people left, if you understand what I'm saying. Because these people are doing all kinds of things. Things that just bizarre. It's just bizarre in nature and just defies logic. As in this situation right here. I mean, what was she trying to prove? You know what I'm saying? All it would have took is one of these people driving, you know, that didn't see her sitting there and, well, case closed. You understand? She would have been like roadkill, if you understand what I'm saying. And whose fault would it have been? Hers. Bizarre across the board. You see what I'm saying? And hey, some tells me all of the things that we've been seeing is going to get that much more worse. When you get people like this just, I don't know, fed up with life and just decide to want to include everybody else in their situation by sitting in the middle of a freeway with a gun. I don't know. I just don't understand it. But what say you people? Tell me what you think about this particular situation. I'm interested in hearing your thoughts on it in the comment section if you can comment. Do you think this woman should have been brought up on charges for what she did? And do you think she's mentally ill? Because after all, her daughter did say she's never done anything like this before. But look like to me she should have some kind of record of mental illness going on other bizarre things she may have done that never made the news. Or maybe it's just a cry for attention. I don't know. Let me know in the comment section. Make sure to like, share, and subscribe, people. Please remember to live your life as though we're being watched. Simply because we are. This is James, and I'm out. Peace.